in Doctors.
What about breakfast?
Set yours out in the kitchen.
All on my own?
I want to get this done first. The funeral's tomorrow morning.
In case you hadn't noticed, I'm still alive.
Ho, ho.
No lilies for me, you know that. Been thinking about me hymns. I'm ditching Abide With Me in favour of Rock of Ages, Cleft for Me.
Very good. You are writing this down in case I forget.
Oh, you won't forget. What kind of coffins are you having?
I didn't ask, and nor must you.
Sandy, what's up?
I just pricked my finger on a damned rose.
Ah, roses. They've got some taste then.
Have your breakfast. Caroline's dropping by this morning. She won't want to see you with a mouthful of cornflakes.
She won't want to see me at all. Oh, Dr. Woodson, what a pleasant surprise.
I do hope it's not too early to call.
No, coming.
Oh, Dr. Woodson.
Beautiful flowers.
And not a patch on the arrangement I'm having for my funeral.
None of that talk now, Eddie.
I'm sorry to call so early, but in the circumstances, I thought it was better than dragging you into the surgery. Dr. Anderson and I spoke late on Friday, and he said you didn't make your appointment.
Yes, I couldn't make it. Eddie had a... It's a long story.
Okay, I think maybe you should both sit down. Dr. Anderson has given me the results of your tests and your scan.
Tests? Scan? What are you on about?
But surely...
No, I haven't told him.
Sandy, you had that test for anemia?
They've been running other tests for cancer. I thought sure they wouldn't find anything. Then they did some more tests and... Well, Dr. Woodson, what did he say?
It's not good news, I'm afraid. There is cancer in the pancreas, as we suspected. And I'm very sorry to say it has already spread to your liver.
There must be some mistake. They've mixed the results. It happens. Sandy, look at her, she's fine. You're fine, aren't you?
Eddie, please.
I'm so sorry. I thought you'd want to know sooner rather than later. Dr. Anderson will explain the details and discuss any treatment with you.
How long do you think I've got?
I'm afraid I don't know.
But she can't. You not say. She can't. Oh!
Right. Have you got your spray handy?
I think so. Oh, this'll be the end of me. I'm done for.
Oh, wait, don't go on.
Just try and relax.
How can I relax?
Hello? Oh, Caroline.
Dr. Woodson? What's wrong?
Guess who?
Oh, careful, it's boiling.
It's been a long weekend. I've missed you. Oh, really sweet. You feeling better today? You seem stressed. Has something upset you?
Yeah, you could say that.
Well, what is it?
You know what? I haven't got time for this. I've got all the patients from Hal booked in to see me this morning. And you've got the Happy Heart Clinic, in case you've forgotten.
Something's bugging her, and whatever it is, I think she needs cheering up.
Never.
Maybe a drive out somewhere, find a nice pub.
Dave Sanders, the comedian. He's at the Palace this week, one night only. She loves his stuff.
Yeah, nice one.
Oh, Mum, no.
Darling, I know.
Why is it taking so long? Why is it taking till now to find it?
Well, it's a very difficult cancer to diagnose. The symptoms are very vague.
There must be something, some way to stop it.
I understand it must have been a dreadful shock for all of you. I didn't realise that Sandy was keeping this to herself.
Yeah, Mum, I would have come with you for the tests. Of course, we know why you didn't say anything. You might have upset poor old Dad. We have to keep creeping around him all the time.
Your mum's kept me going, bless her soul, but I doubt that I'll...
Oh, darling.
He's putting it on.
I may be the best actor in the Lethbridge Players, but I don't act things like this.
Yeah, well, it's funny that it's always happening when the spotlight's not on you.
He's genuinely stressed.
And he's the only one that's ever allowed to be.
Oh.
He twists everything. He dominates her life.
The months ahead are going to be difficult for you, Mum. You live locally, don't you? Well, good. Because that's going to be important for her to see plenty of you.
Of course, I'll do anything for her.
What, you've nothing? Well, I didn't realise you were so popular. All right, thanks, mate. There, all yours.
Don't need it. Got a pile of patients to see, and so have you.
Right, well, out your way then.
Exactly. Mum, do you need a bowl?
It's all right. I'm not going to be sick. I just feel sick.
How often does this happen?
Oh, it's probably just a shock. I was making coffee.
Let me do it. You're doing far too much, you know.
I've been coping fine.
Yeah, but soon everything's going to change, and Dad's not going to help you, is he? He'll expect everything to go on as normal.
He used to help out more. In fact, when you were born, he...
30 years ago. You deserve to be looked after. You've done it for long enough for us. I hate to think of you. Why don't you come and live with me? I've got plenty of room at the flat.
It'd be daft. I'd be in the way.
No, you wouldn't. Besides, we'd have fun. We'd do lots of girly things the way we do.
You've just landed this important commission, the picture book.
I'm freelance. I can juggle my time.
And who'd look after your dad?
He'll be fine. You know what they say, creaking gate goes on forever. Anyway, this is about you. What's best for you?
Let's see how things go.
Is George, is anyone with her?
She's not back from a home visit yet.
Oh. Okay.
Mr. Woodson.
Yes. Oh, here she is.
Terrible morning. I'm in need of caffeine.
Vivian, was there something?
Oh, it's all right.
This holiday.
Oh, now the holiday. Yes, don't panic. I've had a wonderful idea.
Snap.
Oh. Well, I was on the internet this morning
I thought you were up early.
and I stumbled across this fabulous site.
Fire away.
Well, you know Bracken is obsessed with sand. What's the biggest sandpit you can think of?
Blackpool Sands.
No, bigger, much bigger. Sahara. No, I found this fantastic company. They do treks to the Sahara. You sleep in Bedouin tents. It's midnight in the oasis.
That's a good one, George, even for you. A 2-year-old in the Sahara.
Oh, all right, Mr. Saki Pants. What's your big idea then?
Okay, still thrilling, still somewhere warm, but Buggle World.
You're kidding me.
Oh, Bracken loves the characters. You know how obsessed she is with them all. And it's educational.
It's half term. Think of the queues.
No, we'll beat the queues. The hotel's right in the middle of the resort.
The nightmare deepens.
All right, it'll be fun. I'm going to book it.
You book it and I'm booking the Sahara.
What's all this?
Thought we'd have some lunch.
You never make lunch. And you've ironed the clothes.
Hopelessly wrong, I'm sure.
Oh, there's no mystery to ironing. The mystery is why you've never done it before.
Well, I'm trying to do more now, make things more comfortable for you.
And how long is this little show going to last?
I'm trying to help.
Oh, I deserve some help now, is that it? After 10 years of you hardly lifting a finger? You know how I wanted to paint again. I thought pictures would be part of my life. But instead, every day it's been the house, you. If I've only got a few months, I don't want to waste any more time.
You mustn't talk like that, love.
I'm facing facts. They can't do much for me.
You've got to stay positive.
You talk about being positive. When I've put up with your moaning and whining for years. I don't want the rest of my days to be more of this. It's not enough.
Sandy?
What? Oh, that's brilliant. Listen, can you hold a pair and I will come and pick them up at lunchtime? Yeah, how much? Oh, I didn't realise that. No, of course I still want. Yeah, all right, cheers, mate.
You got them?
Oh, I can't wait to see the look on her face. She is going to love me. This is going to be fab.
Mum!
I should have phoned, I know. Am I disturbing you?
Are you coming to stay?
Oh, I had a tiff with your father. Oh, maybe I should go.
No, come in.
Well, if you're sure.
Let me take them.
Oh, it's not heavy, darling.
It's really messy. Why don't you sit down somewhere?
I'm not going to faint or anything.
What about lunch? Have you had anything?
I love it here. When I was at art school, I imagined living somewhere like this myself.
Have you left Dad?
Oh, I don't quite know what I'm doing. Oh, these are pictures for the book. They're wonderful.
The editor's pleased with him so far.
Oh, I don't want to spoil your chances by disturbing you.
Don't say things like that, Mum. I'm really glad you're here.
I can't believe she can't only have a few months.
Well, it's hard to give her time, you know, with cancer that's so advanced.
Oh, dear, no. I just can't imagine life without. I always thought I'd go first, with me dicky heart. I don't want to live without. Oh, it'll be the end of me. It's all too dreadful. I don't know how I'm going to survive.
Eddie, I hope you don't mind me saying, but this kind of talk doesn't help. It'll be the last thing that Sandy needs to hear. She'll be feeling desperately upset. She needs you to be strong.
I can't.
You have a great inner strength. Your battle with angina is testament to that. And a long and successful marriage. Sandy needs you now. Possibly more than at any other time.
But me angina, it'll be worse. The stress'll.
Eddie, stop playing that card. You know the rules. One day at a time, pace yourself and keep your spray handy.
You make it sound easy, but...
No, not easy. And it's not ideal, but you can do this. Perhaps there's something that Sandy's always wanted to do. You know, if it's feasible.
Right, let's get these things put away.
I can do it, Caroline.
No, let me.
Don't worry about hanging them up.
It's all right. I can make room. When was the last time you went to Paris?
Oh, goodness. Let me think.
Well, why don't we go? You love it there. The cafes, the boulevards, the Musée d'Orsay.
Hope I'm up to it.
I'd be with you every step of the way.
Perhaps something closer to home.
Well, what about the Chelsea Flower Show? You've always wanted to go there.
Well, that's not until next year.
You haven't packed very much, have you, Mum?
It was all spare at the moment.
Not going back to Dad, are you? He'll have you running around after him. He's not going to change now, is he? Hang on. Even when I was little, you'd be playing a game with me or making a dress for one of my dolls, and Dad would come and pull you away. I've always had to fight for your attention.
Aren't you exaggerating a little? Oh, I do so want you two to get on. After all...
Come on. It's Sarah. I completely forgot about it. She's going to be here in 10 minutes.
Sarah?
Yeah, she's from a small press. I'm going to do a little bit of illustration for them, hopefully. I'll tell her to come back another time.
Oh, no, don't do that. You might put her off.
I haven't laid my portfolio out and the flat's a mess.
Go and do it now. I'll just have a little rest in here. Go on.
Okay.
Well, what do you say? Friday night, Dave Sanders.
Oh, I've seen him, he's great.
Friday. No, I can't make it.
What?
Got plans.
But it's Dave Sanders. You love Dave Sanders. The tickets are like gold dust, and the trouble I've had getting them.
Yeah, I never asked you to.
Well, he's only on for one night.
Look, I've been chock-a-block with patients all morning. I finally got 5 minutes to eat my lunch, so can I please get some peace and quiet? And if you've got time to book comedy tickets, you can sort the supplies cupboard. It's a real mess in there.
Wouldn't you adore going to Buggle World? Meeting Redwing and Silky and taking the ride to Magic Jam Falls?
Well, it wasn't Buggle World in my day. I used to love Rupert Bear.
Ah, George.
Vivian, urgent house call, but I should be back before this afternoon's surgery.
Right.
Ronnie, Buggle World it is. Over my dead body.
Mr. Woodson, wonder if I might have a quick word.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know the trial is scheduled for a few weeks' time.
Yes, of course.
Before she died, D.I. Moore promised to take me through what I might expect in court. Procedures, likely line of questioning. Ordinarily, Dr. Clay would help me, I know, but I can't ask him now. So it crossed my mind...
Vivian, the answer's yes. I'm more than willing. I'm out tomorrow.
I should be getting this for you.
Don't be silly.
Well, that was a disaster.
I shouldn't have pushed you into seeing her. I was just keen for you not to miss out, to be held back by looking after me.
Mum, it's not a chore. I like being with you.
That's very sweet of you, darling. But this is a crucial time for you.
You're fine.
I thought it best for you to check me over. It was a bad one.
You're going to have to start pulling yourself together, Eddie. You know very well that you need to keep your spray handy, especially if you're exerting
I
yourself.
must have dropped it in the attic.
I don't care where you dropped it. Tie it on a string if necessary, hang it round your neck and knot at your beck and call. I've just been dragged away from having a row with my stupid husband. Seriously, Eddie, you need to start taking charge of yourself. Sandy's going to need you in tip-top condition. Is she here? Eddie.
Well, some of these gardens are still open. Hello? Dr. Woodson? Right, yeah, she's just here. That's you.
Hello? Well, that's funny. I just bought a new prescription. Oh, maybe it's in my shopping bag. Is Eddie all right? What? But he's recovered. Thank you.
Don't tell me the drama queen of angina's had another attack and wants you to go running back to him.
I think I'll just pop home to see.
Mum, it's all a set-up. He'll persuade you to stay with him. I know what he's like.
I know what he's like too. I won't be long.
Jimmy, how's things?
Yeah, the funeral was, Look, I can't keep going over this, okay? Everyone's been very kind, very concerned, but it doesn't help. Ronnie, I'm sorry, okay?
It's okay.
I just can't
I know
keep
about Eva. That she's not dead, that the funeral was a set-up.
How?
Well, I already knew she was working undercover. Creating her new identity, there was some legal work needed. I was the obvious candidate.
So, you've spoken to her, how is she?
Sorry, no contact at all. I'm sure she's fine.
Yeah, well, I'm glad, you know, it's been hell keeping this up.
That's quite a thing to have to lie about.
Everyone coming up to me, crying, concerned, shoveling their sympathy at me. You know, I just feel such a phony. I feel like shouting, "Stop it, she's alive!" But I can't, so my head's going to explode.
They can always talk to me.
Thanks. So, do you think I'll see her again?
What was he doing in the attic?
Come see.
All your paints, sketchbooks, all the Greek ones too. We can eat in the kitchen. This can be your studio, you see?
I get to paint now that I'm going to die. Is that how it is? I shouldn't have said that. It's fine. I haven't dried up.
It's lovely.
I was good at colour.
You still are. Sandy, this isn't a one-off. I don't want you to worry about the house anymore. This is your time now. We'll do whatever you like. Days out, visit people. Made enough song and dance about myself. Been a right pain in the backside, I'm sure.
It's my fault too. Got into a habit of going along with it.
You deserve better than an old moaner like me. This angina, it scared me. But the thought of living without you, that's what scared me most. That's why I always wanted to go before you. But that's plain selfish. You're the most lovely woman. And I don't want to let you down.
Come here.
Quick work, Lazarus. What's all this then?
Mish,
What?
how long is this going to go on for? It's a bit childish, isn't it?
In case you hadn't noticed, I've been run off my feet all day. Okay. Look, I've been thinking about us, and it's not really working, is it?
What? We get on great.
The number of times you've let me down.
What are you talking about?
See, you can't even remember. Okay, let me rewind. There was that night I cooked you a lovely dinner, you know, a nice romantic evening, I thought, and you turn up 2 hours late, drunk.
Oh, come on.
And then again at the Icon Bar, you kept me waiting there for hours.
I asked Rue to give you a message.
Oh, yeah, blame the messenger. I fight tooth and nail to get you a contract here, and you just turn your nose up at it.
I'm allowed to choose how I want to work,
You
aren't
didn't
I?
understand at all about Nick.
Oh, look, I apologised, yeah? And then I took you away on a break. What more do you
And
want
then to top it all...
Oh, have you got a list or what?
Last Thursday, after a really stressful week, we all go out for drinks, and you spend the whole evening flirting with Ruth.
What? It was hardly flirting.
That's not what she says.
We were having a laugh, nothing more. What with you ignoring me with all your doctor mates?
What? Oh, please.
Why don't you come back with me? We'll take some books, clothes.
She's changed her mind.
Only because you've hoodwinked her again.
It's not a competition. I think your father's changing.
It's all for show. You'll be back hoovering under his feet in no time.
No, Caroline, it's not going to be like that.
Well, I don't believe you.
I hate it when you argue like this. If you're like this now, what are you going to be like when I've gone?
Look, I know you don't like me. Much of it's justified. I haven't always been the best father. But with the news today, everything's changed. I know, darling. We'll do all we can.
Just feels like I'm the one doing all the running in this relationship.
Well, then slow down. It's not a sprint.
You hold back from me, Mike, all the time.
Who spent most of the day hunting down tickets for a special evening out together?
Yeah, to make up for flirting with Ruth.
It wasn't flirting, it was just having fun.
Well, then we've obviously got different ideas about what going out with someone actually means.
Oh, here we go.
You just take me for granted.
And you're always trying to pin me down.
But no, I don't.
Yes, you've a plan for me and you've had it from day one. How to change Mike, how to mould Mike.
That is so unfair.
And these tickets, do you want them?
No.
Yeah, have them. There, confetti, for your wedding, for whoever you con into marrying you.
Just get out!
With pleasure!
Are you all right?
I thought he was really sweet. I thought we were really getting on well. I've just been kidding myself.
It's better to find out now rather than later.
Ruth saw through him. Why didn't I?
Oh, no.
Don't leave me!
There'll be
Magic.
Give us a chance.
There's someone else.
Ready when you are?
I'll be sitting there in the court while every detail is read out. No.
Been a long time.
What was it you wanted, Heston?
Over on BBC2 Scotland, Market Kitchen gets ready for a dinner party. And later here on BBC1 Scotland, The Weakest Link is the name of the game. Anne Robinson puts another group of hopefuls through their paces at 5:15.